Chapter 5. It is finished. Friday morning in Jerusalem, another hot April day. Death is in the air. Word has spread to every corner of the city. The Romans plan to crucify somebody today. A crowd gathers on the north end of town. Just outside the Damascus gate is a place called Skull Hill. The Romans like it because the hill is beside a main road. That way, lots of people can watch the crucifixion carried out there. On this day, more people than usual have gathered. They come out of the morbid human fascination with the bizarre. The very horror of crucifixion draws people to Skull Hill. This day seems like any other, but it is not. A man named Jesus is being crucified. The word spreads like wildfire. His reputation has preceded him. No one is neutral. Some believe, many doubt, and a few hate him. The crucifixion begins at 9 o'clock sharp. The Romans are punctual about things like that. At first the crowd is rowdy, loud, raucous, boisterous, as if this was some kind of athletic event. They cheer, they laugh, they shout. They place wagers on how long the men being crucified will last. It appears that the man in the middle will not last long. He has already been severely beaten. In fact, it looks like 4 or 5 soldiers have taken turns working him over. His skin hangs from his back in tatters. His face is bruised and swollen, his eyes nearly shut. Blood trickles from a dozen open wounds. He is an awful sight to behold. There are voices from all 3 crosses, a kind of hoarse conversation shouted above the din. Sentence fragments float through the air, something that sounds like, "Father, forgive them." Something else about, "If you are the Son of God," then a promise of paradise. Finally, Jesus spots his mother and speaks to her. Then it happens. At noon, darkness falls upon all the land. It happens so suddenly that it startles everyone. One moment the sun is right overhead, the next moment it has disappeared. This is not an eclipse, nor is it a dark cloud cover. It is darkness itself, thick, inky black darkness that falls like a shroud over the land. It is darkness without any hint of light to come. It is chilling blackness that curdles the blood and freezes the skin. No one moves, no one speaks. For once even the profane soldiers stop their swearing. Not a sound breaks the dark silence over Skull Hill. Something eerie is going on. It is as if some evil force has taken over the earth and is somehow breathing out the darkness. You can almost reach out and feel the evil all around. From somewhere deep in the earth there is a sound like some dark subterranean chuckle. It is the laughter of hell. The darkness lasts for 3 long hours. 12:30, still dark. 1:15, still dark. 2:05, still dark. 2:55, still dark. 3 p.m. And just as suddenly as the darkness descended, it disappears. Voices now and shouting, rubbing the eyes once again to adjust to the bright sunlight. Panic on many faces, confusion on others. A man leans over to his friend and cries out, "What in God's name is going on here?"